Today, we've been looking at guard sweeps. So we've been looking at a really nice sweep that we've been looking at from the closed guard with the overhook. So it's an example here where we've got Luke. And again, it could be a situation where I've already broken his posture, I've got the control, I've got the legs. Again, we cover this in our classes in Gracie Combatives as well with this position, because it's great in terms of defending strikes, again, if it's a street fight. But we've been looking at today, just kind of normal rolling and just exploring different sweeps from here. So one thing that we did, we had this, and then we went for an overhook. One thing that Luke can do to try and counter this is start to swim his arm through, and then start to obviously get on the inside line and start to create his posture. However, we can actually use this to our advantage, and we can start to set up a sweep, okay? So again, from here, I've got my overhook. As Luke starts to swim through, we drag the arm across, and then we can go for our sweep from here. Sometimes we refer to this, and you might have seen it referred to as the magic sweep. Again, we're just setting it from the overhook right now. So a really nice sweep. And again, you get a lot of momentum to bring the person up from here. So again, I've got the head control. I've also got the overhook. My legs are nice and high. What Luke wants to do is start to swim this arm through to create. So what I'm going to do, if we just go back a second, please, Luke. As Luke starts to swim through, I'm going to take this arm and I'm going to come through here up. As soon as I do that, I'm cupping his tricep. I'm going to rip his arm down to this side. As I do that, I'm going to cross my legs and I pull it to the side. I'm getting to my elbow and I'm getting nice and high from here. So if you just want to come around this side, please, Luke. So now what we've got a nice back hook and I've got this. Now, it wouldn't be wrong to start to get up to try and obviously go for the back take. However, sometimes when you do that, they've got a lot of things to kind of consider. So one thing that we're going to look at doing from here now is once I get that back hook, I'm going to take this leg and I'm just going to drop it on the inside. Now, a very common behavior from the person here, once the arm's dragged across, is either they want to try and stack and try and pass around here because the legs are crossed, or they want to start to bring this arm through because they don't want it over in this direction. So as soon as I feel that I'm taking that momentum, I'm pushing off with this toe, I'm bringing him up, then I'm using that to complete the sweep. So let's look at that one more time. So head control, legs across high, head control, overhook. He starts to swim through. Look, we hand this off, and then we're just going to rip it down the side here, all in that one motion. I've got the back hook. I'm going to come under with this leg, so it's going to drop in. So my foot's just touching his hip. And then from here, I'm just going to push up, complete the sweep, and then obviously you want to follow it with control from there. So let's just do that one last time. Overhook, swims, drag it through, leg comes in, and then we throw over, and then do whatever control you need to do from there. Really great sweep. And again, if anyone's ever in the Ilkley area, feel free to come down for your class and join us on these mats.